I am Dr. Maureen Craig, clinical nurse specialist and yoga teacher for tonight's class. Please find a comfortable seat in your chair. Make sure your chair is on a sturdy surface that is a little bit sticky so that your feet have good traction as we participate in tonight's class. Find a comfortable seat for your body and let the weight of your body come down to that chair. Let a little tallness be in your spine, and it is okay to rest back against your chair if you like. Find the breath in the body. And we will begin with 5 deep breaths. Breathing in fully and a slow release. Blowing through a straw with your mouth like a ribbon of breath leaving the body. 2. And a slow release. 3. And releasing, softening. 4. You got this. Letting go. 5. Deeply, deeply breathing in and letting go. Returning to your natural breath now. Bring the attention over the heart. Inquire, can I be receptive? Can I be receptive? Sounds in the room. Experiences inside of my body as I move through practice. Can I be receptive? I'm sharing the words, you are loved, held, guided, and never alone. Take a moment to let those words really sink in like a felt experience. You are loved, held, guided, and never alone. Lengthening up through the spine. Gently tip your right ear towards your right shoulder and then roll your chin towards your chest as you lengthen out the back of the neck. Bringing the ear up over the other shoulder and then gently finding your way back. Pausing anywhere where your neck may need a little attention. Roll your shoulders a bit, drawing them forward up towards the ears. Down the back, the crown of the head raise up. We're going to do a new practice tonight, something I haven't shared with you before, called Bhramari, also known as bumblebee practice. This can be nice if you have a little congestion in the sinuses or maybe a little bit of a headache. This is just a great practice for that. But even if you don't have those, I find this practice to be enjoyable. Place your fingertips on your forehead and your thumbs will enter the ear canal. Press them on the backbone of the ear canal. Now, if your ears are completely closed, this will be much louder than if you have an air gap. You're going to hum with this, so take a breath in and then hum as you're pressing your thumbs against the bone on the back of the ear canal. One full breath. Take a breath in and repeat. You can leave your eyes open or closed, whatever works better for you. And when you're ready, one more breath in and repeat that humming. Releasing your hands down, shoulder roll. Take your left hand onto the side of the chair or the bottom of the chair, holding on and gently leaning away, creating some space in the cervical spine here. And then switching sides to the other side, lengthen the neck and gently leaning over. Now we're going to lengthen the whole spine. So take your hand and place it on the chair. In my case, because my chair isn't wider than my hips, I'm going to place it right behind my hips. Then reaching up with the other arm. So as you press into that back hand, feel the hip on the opposite side pushing down, and then lengthen the ribs on this side, reaching up and a little over, and breathe into those ribs as you stretch here. And then switching sides, pressing down with the other hand, lifting up with your right hand. Lengthening the spine. And release. Bring your arms into cactus or straight up if that feels okay for your shoulders. Exhale, turning to the right hand on the outside of the hip and the knee. And you can place your hand on the back of the chair as well. Slowly exhale. Inhale through center. Exhale, twist to the other side. Inhale, lift. Exhale, twist. Staying in the twist now, take another breath. Exhale, gaze over the back shoulder. Inhale, open. Exhale, gently twisting. Another breath in. Exhale, gaze over the shoulder. And release. Bring your left knee over your right. Let your arms slide to the inside of that. Hand behind you. Take a breath here. Exhale, deepen the twist. Inhale, lifting this arm. Exhale, sweep it open. One more time, breathing, filling the body. Exhale, revolve. Coming back through center, switch the leg that's on top. Slide your right hand to the inside of that leg. Hand on the back of the chair. Gently revolve with the twist. Exhale here. Release the back hand. Inhale here. Exhale, revolve. Inhale. And exhale, revolve. And release. Untwist the legs. Bring them about hip distance apart. Come to the front of your chair so your hips are on the edge of your chair, but you're still stable. Feet right underneath your knees or so. We're going to take our sun salutations. Inhale the arms straight up or into cactus. Either one will work. Exhale, place your hands on your knees and fold your chest towards your thighs. Inhale, lift the heart. Feel the back bend energy. Exhale, slide the hands down the inside of the legs. Inhale, draw the right elbow back. Twisting the heart to the side. Let it come down. Inhale the left elbow back. Twist the heart to the side. Let it come down. Inhale, raising the back up and bring your knee along with you. Lift it up towards the chest. Little back bend energy. Big breath. Exhale, fold towards the knee. Inhale, release the knee, the foot to the ground. Place your hands behind your hips. And then you're going to lean back and let your feet come out in a little bit of a core activation. Bring your feet back underneath you. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, hands on the knees and fold chest to thighs. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, slide your hands down the inner legs. Inhale, draw the left elbow back with a twist. Exhale. Inhale, back on the right. And exhale. Inhale up as you draw your other knee in now. Tall in the spine. Exhale, fold. And release. Inhale the arms to cactus. Bring your left arm across your knees. Reach up with that right arm and slowly fold and lengthen through the back of the body. Inhale to cactus. Take this move on the other side. Forearm against the knees. Reach up with that back arm and lean forward. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Namaste. Okay, one series of sun salutations. Let's take another one of those. These are a great warm-up. Feel the spine. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, hands to knees and fold to the chest, to the thighs. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, slide the hands down the inner calves. Inhale, one elbow back with a twist. Twist to the left. Lift the right knee up. Exhale, fold. Release the foot. Place the feet out in front of you, lifting the feet, strong in your core. Feet to the floor. Inhale the arms up. Hands to knees, thighs to your chest to your thighs. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale and fold, sliding the hands down the inside of the calves. Inhale, draw the other knee up. Lift the heart. Exhale, fold. Inhale, release. Bring the arms up. Exhale, forearm to the knees and a twist. Lengthen that back arm. Inhale to cactus. Take the twist on the other side. Lengthen the back arm. Inhale to cactus. Exhale, hands to the heart. Namaste. Beautiful. Take a little shoulder roll here and reach your thumbs or your fingers out, and your thumbs roll back with a little squeeze here. Then take your palms and place your hand on the fingers and push through your palm to get a forearm stretch here. And then on the other side. Beautiful. All right, now we're going to come from sitting to standing. So make sure that you've got weight in your heels and your glutes are on the edge of your chair. And you can cross your arms across your chest. You can have your arms by your side. You can push off your chair, whatever works for you. Let's take that action from sitting to standing at least 5 times. Here we go. Bringing it up. Exhale it down. Inhale it up. Exhale it down. Here comes 3. 2 more. And again. And this time we'll stay standing. Very good. That sit to stand action is so important for so many actions in daily life. Come to the side of your chair and we'll practice our balance posture now. Bringing all the weight to the leg that is towards the chair. Let the other leg be free. You can place your hands on the chair for additional balance or challenge yourself a little bit. How's that working for you? Now for the free leg, draw the knee up. Point the toe out in front, the heel out behind you. Sweep the leg out to the side to bring it back to center. Inhale the knee up and point. Heel to the back, arch around. Nice and slow, draw the knee up, toe out, heel back, arch around. 2 more times, knee up, toe out, heel to the back, arch around. And again, toe out, heel back, arch around. Very good. Let's take it on the other side. That's one thing that gets impacted fairly effectively with our aging is our balance. So it's something we want to pay attention to because this is something that prevents falls. Weight on the inside leg and bringing your attention to the other leg. Lift up the knee, point the toe, sweep the heel behind you, arch around, knee up, point the toe, heel back, arch around, knee up, point the toe, heel back, arch around, knee up, point the toe, heel back, arch around. 2 more times, knee up and point the toe, heel back, arch around. 1 more, knee up, point the toe, heel back, arch around. Very good. Good practice there on our balance. Okay, I'm turning my chair to the side now so it goes along the length of the mat. And we're going to take a few moves here with this posture. So stand close to your chair, bring a little softness into your knees and plant your hands on the chair. Then take and walk your feet back so they're right underneath your hips and your back flattens a bit. And you can wrap your fingers around the chair if that's more comfortable for your wrists. Try to feel the length of your spine, tailbone sticking out the back, crown reaching forward. We're going to take a little cat-cow here. Soften the knees, lift the tailbone, lift the gaze. Exhale, draw the arch of the back up, gazing back, angry cat. Inhale to cow posture, Vidyalasana. Soften the knees, looking forward. Exhale, angry cat. Push the spine up. Follow your breath here. This gentle undulation of the spine is very powerful for lubricating the spine. Finish the cycle you're on and take another. And then pausing, push your ribs out to one side and then the other. And again. Placing your hands right underneath your shoulders, we're going to take some balancing of our table. So just using your imagination, think of your back is like a table, nice and flat. Gently push that right heel back. Try not to rotate the head open, but keep it level. Heel straight back. And we're going to do some heel lifts here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're not done. Bend the knee and now donkey kicks for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And now squeeze it in. Squeeze the heel to the glute for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the foot down. Cleansing breath. It's amazing how powerful those simple practices are and what they ask of the body. Don't let yourself sink into your shoulders. Keep your shoulders strong. Coming to the other side. Push the heel back, lifting for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Just little moves. 3, 2, 1. Stamp your foot on the ceiling for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Kick your own bottom. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bringing it down, cleansing breath. All right, step your left foot forward. your right foot back. Going to take a bit of a work in our lunge. Keeping both hands on the chair. Lengthen your stride so you get a good stretch between the feet. Hold yourself steady with your hands on the chair. Lift the heart a bit. Stretch the 2 feet apart. A little power between those 2 feet. Lift the heart. And then take a moment to notice the back foot. Rolling up and down just a little bit. You might half a step forward just to get a little action into that foot. Letting that energy come through the big toe all the way to the heel. And then we're going to draw the left hip back and slowly fold with a flat back the heart towards the knee. Keep just a micro bend in the knee and breathe with that stretch in the back of that front leg. Lifting up, keep your hands on the chair, step your left foot back, your right foot forward, and then lengthen the stride here between these 2 feet. First we'll come into our runner's lunge. Let the hips sink just a little bit, the heart lift, 2 feet spreading away from each other. Breathing even as we practice. Half step forward with the back foot so that the heel can come down to the mat. Roll through the whole foot, including the toe, up and down, massaging that whole foot, all those little bones and muscles. And then draw that right hip back. Flatten your back and slowly let your heart come down towards your knee. A little micro bend in the knee to keep it comfortable. And putting some weight on the chair, lift yourself up and bring your feet underneath you again. Now we're going to move into a side plank. And I'm going to give you a variation that you can do. Make sure your chair is steady on your mat, okay? You do not want to have a chair that's rolling. It doesn't work for this. Have your hands right underneath your shoulder points. Walk your feet out so that you're coming into a plank position. Spread your feet a good 1 foot apart. Let both heels drop to the left. You can keep both hands down. Your hips have rotated into a side plank. Or if you feel comfortable, lift your top arm up. Breathing for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 more. Hand comes down, lift the heels, and turning the other direction. Heels down, option to leave your hand down or bring it up for 5. Breathing nice and slow here. 3, 2, 1, and releasing. Step towards your chair, activate your back, and bring yourself to standing. Very good. Did a great job with those challenging core practices for our back. We're now going to move into a little bit of a flow at the front of our chair. So bring your chair so the back feet are a little bit off the mat, and then you have some room on the front of the mat for your foot. So I'm bringing my right foot to the front of this chair, right about in the middle, and stepping back with the other foot, the left foot, so I have a good lunge position. 2 lanes of traffic. And in this case, now I can really let my hips sink and work that stretch in both sides of the hip. The hip flexor on the left and sinking the hips into the fold on the right, lifting the heart a bit. Breathing. When you're ready, bring your elbow down to the chair if that's available to you. You can also stay on your hand. Turn the heart towards that knee. Keep the back kneecap lifted as you rotate the heart and lift through that arm. Keep the neck long from tailbone to crown. Take a breath or two here. Then we're going to rotate the other way. So bring your elbow down to your knee, hand on the chair, and you can drop the back heel. Extended side angle. Bring that other hand up. Feel the heart open. 2 to 3 breaths here. Come back down. Both hands on the chair. Return to your runner's lunge. Make sure you have a good steadiness between the 2 feet, toes spread wide. And then see if your hands can lift off the chair, coming up to your crescent lunge. You can also leave a hand on the chair to keep yourself steady. Now drop the back heel, toes out to 10 o'clock. Both hands can be up in cactus or temple. Let's all bring our hands to cactus. Lift the heart just a little bit. And then bring your hands behind your sacrum. And again, one hand can remain on the chair throughout practice. If your hands are together, though, draw them down and lift your heart a bit. Then we're going to fold to humble warrior, so bringing your heart towards the chair. Option to lift those arms a little bit, and then release your hands to the chair right underneath you. We're going to take a pyramid posture. So hop the back foot forward just a little bit. Draw the front hip back towards you and let the heart come down towards the chair. Breathing with this stretch in the back of the front leg. Very intense to the hamstring. One more breath here. And now I'm going to cue you for a standing split. You choose to take this or not if you wish. Bring your chair right here, your foot right to the center of the chair. Both hands are on the chair. Weight in that front foot and then lift the back foot. And you determine what degree you can lift to and how deep you can fold. Gently releasing that foot back to the mat. Step the feet together. Walk the hands up to the back of the chair and release. We'll come to the other side now. Begin with our foot right in front of the chair. Hands on the chair, step back for your lunge. 2 lanes of traffic here. Feel the hips sinking just a bit, opening that hip flexor, lifting the heart. When you're ready, keeping your hand or your elbow on the chair, turn the heart towards the knee. And stack your shoulders just a bit. You can keep your hand on your hip if that's better for your shoulders. You determine. One more breath. And then we're going to switch, bringing that elbow down onto the knee. Take and turn the toes out on the back foot. Hand on the chair, and the other hand goes up to the sky. Both hands return to the chair, lift the back heel. You're in a runner's lunge here, a little tension between the 2 feet. Lift the heart. When you're ready, coming into your crescent lunge, 1 or 2 hands, you decide. You can also bring your arms into cactus. When you transition, I suggest you put your hand on the back of the chair and then bring the back heel down, toes now to 2 o'clock on the back foot. Warrior one, temple or cactus arms, you decide. Everybody moving to cactus now. Hands fold behind the sacrum if that's available to you. And gently fold the heart towards the chair. Release the hands to the chair. Take and turn the back heel to 6 o'clock. Draw that front hip back. Lower the heart towards the knee. A little micro bend in the knee, taking the stretch in the back of the thigh mostly, the hamstring. The more you can engage the back body, the more you'll feel that stretch in your hamstring. Walk your hands up, and now bring that foot right to the center front of that chair. Both hands on the chair. Weight in that front foot. Option to lift the back foot. Standing forward split. And release. Walk your hands up the chair. Very good. Some nice challenging poses. Now we'll come to the back of our chair for our B series poses. All right, standing in mountain with your hands on your chair, just take a breath or two here. Remembering our intention to remain receptive. Widen out our feet, turning towards one end of our mat, coming into our warrior two posture. One hand can remain on the chair for stability. Keep that front knee right over the ankle, back toes pointed out to 3 o'clock. Let the shoulders soften away from the ears. Feel the fingers reach for infinity. Engage the core, all those muscles around the center spine. As you slowly bring that elbow to the knee. Definitely keep your hands on the chair as you're moving. The top arm can come to the hip or up over the ear. Anything that works for you. Sweep it back for warrior two. Front palm turns up. We're just going to come to a 45-degree angle and take our gaze to the back hand. Launching warrior. And then the gaze to the front hand. Anytime you're moving is a good time to put your hand on the chair. And once you're in position, then it's up to you if you want to keep your hand there. A breath or 3 in reverse or peaceful warrior. Straighten the front knee. Feel the relief in the thigh. Take another breath. Reverse triangle. Soften the knee. Return to your warrior two. Feel the spread across the chest. Straighten that front knee and slowly push your arms out, dropping the hand to the inside of the calf. Again, a great time to put your hand on the chair. And then sweep that other hand up if it's available to you. Trikonasana, triangle posture. 2 or 3 breaths. Hand on the chair and lift up. Switching to the other side now. So put your focus on the other end of the mat. The toes on the back will turn out towards the camera or towards your screen. The knee comes over the ankle. Find your warrior two. One or both arms, your choice. Keep yourself happy with your practice. Feel the shoulders drift away from the ears. A lot of power in the core as you slowly bring that elbow to the knee. Top arm can come up over the ear or just land the hand on the hip. Roll the shoulder open, another option. You decide, you can just leave the hand straight up as well. Any of these options work. Use the core to engage and slowly, the slower the better. Moving back to warrior two, 3 breaths. You might say, my thighs are burning. Yeah, that happens. Mine too. I have not forgotten. Turn the palm up and come to your launching warrior. Your gaze might come to the back of the mat. Peaceful warrior. Option to keep that hand on the chair throughout flow. Engage the pelvic floor, pubic bone to tailbone. Straighten that front knee. Reverse triangle. Slowly float down to your warrior two. 3 breaths here. Draw that front knee back, float the hands forward, and come into your triangle posture. Option to have that hand on the chair. Place both hands on the chair as you come back to standing. And heel toe together to your mountain posture. Cleansing breath. We'll take a few movements from goddess squat. Let's move our chair to the back of the mat again. And I will come just to the side of it. And watch your feet as they're first parallel, and then just kind of turn them out. And whatever degree that they turn out, that's perfect. Now we're just going to widen our stance. So let your feet, I'm going to move my chair over just a little bit so I have a little more room here. So when you feel like you got your feet out to a degree that's comfortable for you, let's let your hips come down and try and keep the knees open over the ankles. And your spine long, arms in cactus. Let the hips lower here. Feel the activation there and those glutes, the thighs, the hamstrings. We'll just pulse a little here at the bottom. 1, 2, 3. Push it up. Give it a little clap. 3 at the bottom. Push it up and clap. 3 down and up. Release. 3 down and up. Release. Just keep it down now here, holding at the bottom. Push your knees apart. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Push it up, clap. 1, 2, 3, 4. Push it up, clap. 1, 2, 3, 4. Clap. And again. 1, 2, 3, 4. And it up, clap. And release those arms down. That can be kind of intense on the thighs, but it's good work for our muscles in our legs. All right, let's return to our chair. Come to a seat where your hips are on the front of the chair so we can continue with a little core work here. We'll start just with one knee. Hold yourself steady and just lift that knee. Pulsing it up. Feel the activation of your core. And the other side. Just marching. And now lean your heart back just a little bit. You might hold on to the sides of your chair and just start your marching. Nice and slow, lifting, keeping the heart lifted as you march. Four more. 3, 2, 1 more. And come up to seated, hands on the knees, cleansing breath. We're going to dig in the sand with our toes, okay? So putting your hands on your chair in any position that supports you as you lean back and keep your heart lifted. We'll lift our toes and push the sand away. Lift our toes and push the sand away. I'm needing to slide my hands down just a little bit further here. Hips out. Okay, there we go. Push the sand away. 3 more. 2 more. 1 more. And land your feet. That's kind of intense, isn't it? Okay. Lift the heart. We'll lean back. Reach the arms forward. Turn to the left. Come forward. Turn towards the right. Come forward. Lean up. Cleansing breath. Lean back. Turn towards the right. Come forward. Turn towards the left. Come forward. Lift up. Cleansing breath. Lean back. Twist. Forward. Twist. Forward. Lift up. Good job. So much hard work with our core. All right, with yourself still seated on the front of your chair, lengthen out one leg. Draw the toes back and gently fold yourself towards that knee. Spread your toes and wiggle them a bit. And then switch sides. Coming to the other side, lengthen out the leg and gently fold yourself over the front of that leg. Wiggling the toes, drawing the toes back. And then walk yourself up, avoiding putting any pressure on the knee. And then we'll take our foot or ankle across the knee, if that's available to you. It's also okay to just cross the ankles. If you're across the knee, you might put your hand on the inside of that heel, the other hand behind you, and gently lengthen the spine as you revolve and press that knee down and away in this number 4 stretch. And then gently releasing that foot off of the knee and finding your stretch on the other side. It might be a little different. It most likely will be. No matter what, feel the stretch. Keep your attention on it and see whether you can surf that stretch, backing away from any pain and exploring the experience, receptive and breathing. And then gently unwinding. Hands on the knees, spine tall, and we'll take a little seated cat-cow. Push your spine back, inhale the heart up. Spine back, heart up. Couple more. Walk the hands to one side, gentle twist, and then to the other. Walk them back to the first side. Lift the back arm. Gently fold. Lifting up Walk to the other side. Elbow to the knee. Lift the back arm, gently fold. And release. Bringing yourself back to center. Take a nice cleansing breath. Let's move into Shavasana, our final resting posture. You choose what's working best for you. You can lie directly on your mat. You can lie on a bed. You can stay seated in your chair. Lie on a couch. You're going to see that I usually take the waterfall posture, where I bring myself onto the mat, bring my hips close to the chair, and then place my calves on the chair. Take a moment or two to get yourself settled and comfortable. Shavasana is our final resting posture where we let go. Let go of all tension in the body. All postures up to this point have included having some kind of muscular contraction. Here we're letting go. Take a nice full breath in. Blow it out like a ribbon of breath, leaving the heart. Repeat that a handful of times. Remember, you are loved, held, guided, never alone. Let that sink in as you're slowly breathing. I am loved, held, guided, never alone. The body heavy against the earth. Gravity here to hold you. Beginning to deepen your breath a bit. Take your attention through your body. Notice your experience. Stretch out through your fingers and toes a bit. Option to roll your wrists and ankles. A little stretch in the body if that feels good. Take your time. When you're ready, please join me in a seated posture. And if you're going to continue to stay in Shavasana, please do. That's perfectly fine. Continuing to rest. Wherever you are, bring your hands to your heart. Take a moment to appreciate the effort that you've brought to your practice this evening. Maybe another breath of appreciation for the physical body that you have that can move and that carries your life. Thank you for joining me for practice. May you have a beautiful week. Om Shanti. Om Peace. Namaste. Thank you, friends. So good to practice with you. And I hope to see you either on email or in chat